up, guys? It's your girl Toya, aka Tasty T, and I'm back with another video. Today, guys, I decided to do this video. I was waiting because I was trying to come up with a different video to do, but I couldn't get around this topic. As you all know, it's a bittersweet video. I wanted to say a few words about George Floyd. Not because I'm African American and not because my family is African American. This man was born in North Carolina, in the city that I live, the city that I love, Fayetteville, North Carolina. Although he was raised somewhere else, but he was born in Fayetteville. And it really hit close to home for me. So, guys, I just wanted to say a few words about the whole situation. Seeing the video was heartbreaking. Me as a mother, having African American children, especially sons, it was heartbreaking seeing this man beg for his life and call out for his mom. And with that, I mean, any mother that has a heart will be compelled to want to bring change and want to bring justice. And it's really sad, guys, because this is not the first time. It's not the first time. This has been happening for years. And it's like the world had to come to total chaos for us to be heard. We are Americans. We are human beings. We were created by God just like everybody else. And we deserve equal treatment, fair treatment. And for us to have to get out and protest, and for us to have to resort to violence and rioting and looting, it's terrible. That's the only way that they can hear us. And a man had to lose his life before all these events took place. And I'm heartbroken that this is what we had to come, this is what it had to come to. But you know, I just want to say a few words about George. I don't personally know him, but I do know that his family resides in North Carolina, some of his family. But from what I've heard and from what I could, see, basically, he was a loving man. He loved his children. He loved his family. And you can tell he was a gentle person. You can tell in the video he was not resisting them. He did not resist them. In the video that I saw, I don't know what anybody else saw, he was trying to comply. And things took a turn for the worst. And that could have been my son. It could have been my husband, my brother. I have brothers. It could have been my brother, my nephew. And, just knowing that people were trying to help him and the other police were guarding them like he was really doing something wrong, trying to keep other people from interfering. And, I was telling my mom the other day, I don't know what I would do in a situation like that. I prayed, God forbid that I never have to be in a situation. But, I'm thinking, what would you do? Would you stand there and watch somebody murder somebody? Or would you jeopardize your own life? That's a question I kept asking myself. And I said, Lord, if it were one of my sons or my husband or my nephews, my uncles, my dad, or any of my in-laws, I don't know. I think I would have tried my very best to intervene, not by words. Because a gun is powerful. It's a powerful weapon. But a gun can't kill a crowd. If you can get that gun away from one of the people, then I'm sorry. Then whatever happens have to happen. Because I just couldn't be an innocent bystander up there. There's no way I would be able to sleep at night seeing somebody just do that to one of my family members. But guys, it's sad. These were innocent bystanders that just happened to walk by and video. they recorded this, and to God be the glory that they did. Because if they hadn't got that footage, then we probably would have never known what would happen. And then it would just look like he was a black man disrupting. And I've seen so many disturbing posts on Facebook that, you know, it's just to a point where I don't even want to bring my child. I mean, I wish there was a way that we can escape without having to raise your children in this chaos. People that you wouldn't even believe are racist, have racist intentions. I mean, I seen one lady, Evolution Inc. in Fayetteville, North Carolina. She made a post saying that they should burn down the marketplace while they were in it. What kind of heart do you have to say that you should burn down a place because they are in it, because it's something that you love? Let me tell you something, lady, if you're listening to me, if you ever see this video. Yes, we may cherish places and we may enjoy going to places. But I value a person's life that I never met 10 times over versus a building that can be rebuilt. And then you made a comment and you said something about if we would read our history and we were dummies. Most of us are very educated. We're smart. We know a lot of things. We also know that that building was used to trade slaves in. So I'm pretty sure after everything else that's going on, these people are highly upset because we're getting killed in the street every other day. It's not just men, it's also women. The lady named Sandra, they still don't really know what happened to her. All they know is she was arrested for a broken tail light or something minor. She was arrested. She went to jail. And then she ended up dead. Wonder what happened. Trayvon Martin, even though it was not police brutality, but this child was killed for nothing, basically. He was really killed for nothing because he was trying to defend himself from a grown man. But you guys see that as fair. What, because he beat the man up? If he was trying to attack me, I'm pretty sure if I'm stronger than him, I'm going to beat him too. But it's sad because, you know, I speak to my son and I try to tell my son, you know, how to act if he encounter a police. And for me, that's the saddest thing in the world, because police job are to protect and serve. If you do wrong, you're not complying. You put the person in handcuffs and you take them to jail. Once them handcuffs is behind your back, there's not too much more that you can do. But you know, guys, it's just really, really devastating to know that this man had children that will never get to see their dad again. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the mother of his youngest child, she said her daughter was 6 years old. She will never get to see her father again. All because this man wanted to prove that he had the upper hand or he had power. I mean, and then learning the fact that he used to work with this man, it made me think, okay, there's a personal vendetta there. There's something else going on. You know, I mean, I don't know all the details, but all I know is it was murder. It was murder. And I pray for the family, you know, that they can find peace, because it's sad what they had to witness and what they had to, what they're having to deal with. Just think about the fact to the man who kneeled on his knee for what, 8 minutes and 42 seconds, almost 9 minutes. Think about the fact that whenever the holidays come, you could have been home with your family if you would have arrested this man and took him to jail, or you would have handled it in a civil way. Think about the fact that this man have children that he'll never see again. His baby, she's 5 or 6 years old, she's got to grow up now without her dad. Because you didn't care anything at all about another human being. Think about the fact that whenever his family have holidays, that seat that he used to sit in, it's going to be empty because you decided to act out and be a coward. You were a coward. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. There's no words that I can say to the family that would ever ease their pain. All I can do is just offer my condolences to you and ask God and pray and ask God for peace in your hearts. And also, I know this is nothing that you ever want to think about, but your brother made change. He made change. These police were arrested. Although I think that the Derek man, if that's his name, Derek Chavis, I think he should have got first-degree murder. I'm sorry, because it sounded to me like it was somewhat premeditated, especially after he found out who he was. I think when he saw him, he knew who he was, and there was a personal vendetta that nobody's talking about. Because how do you work with somebody, 16 years, and not know who they are when you see them? Come on now. A little shady. I think there was a personal vendetta. You may have taken his life, but you didn't take his spirit. You didn't take who he was as a person. You didn't take who he was as a man. He was a strong black king. He was sent here for a reason. Guys, I had to take some of the footage out because my son was making a lot of noise and you wouldn't understand me. But what I was saying is the prosecutor name is Keith Ellison, and he is a black man over this case. So he said he watched the video. He took his time because, of course, he want to do due diligence. He want to make sure that he do everything as he's supposed to do it. So nobody can't come back and say, okay, this wasn't done, that wasn't done. And I applaud him for taking his time and dotting his I's and crossing his T's. And he made sure everything was the way it's supposed to be. So whenever he go after you, and you, all four of you, he can nail you to the cross. So I pray that God bless each and every one of you. I hope that you guys who did this, I hope you can find peace in your heart. I hope you find God. Because it's tragic that you can stand there and witness somebody take somebody's life and you don't stand up. You don't speak up. Your job was to protect this man. I don't care what he did. He didn't deserve to die. Yeah, I'm a little angry. Because this was a horrible thing to do. And I feel this man suffered. He was begging you for help. He was begging you to get off of his neck. And you didn't. So, like my Bible tell me, you reap what you sow. So, Godspeed. God bless you, Derek. And the three other ones, I don't know your name. God bless you. And to his wife, she filed for divorce from what I heard. And I hope, honey, you can have peace in your life as well. Because you are a victim of this as well. Because now you got to be targeted because of a stupid decision that your husband made. So God bless you, honey. And my sincerest condolences go out to the Floyd family. From my family to yours, we send out a heartfelt condolence. And I'm so sorry that you had to endure this. God bless you. And if there's anything that my family can do, please reach out to us. Please. We're here for you. We'll be here for you. We'll do whatever we can to help if we can. And I'm about to end this video because I didn't want to get emotional. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Please hit that like bell for more notifications of whenever I post a video. And like I said, guys, continue to stay with me. There's going to be some big changes to my page. But guys, I just want to say thank you once again. And we're out. And I want to end this video by saying, Black Lives Matter. We are important. We are children of the King. We are created in his image. So with that being said, rest in power, George Floyd. Thank you to everybody that's protesting, for standing. Thank you for helping us to make a change. And we're out. Tasty tea.